Hey everyone, here in Ottawa, in Parliament, it is budget week, as you know, and a lot of you are asking, tell me something about Budget 2025. Look, budgets are stories. They're stories of a government's agenda, but they're also stories of the moment we're living in and the story of our country. And the story of this budget is we are investing in Canada. We are investing in building Canada. Look, we've always been a nation of builders. We built railroads, we built technologies, we built strong communities. And in this critical moment in our history, and make no mistake, you know it as well as I do, this is a critical moment, a hinge moment, at a time when we need to bet on ourselves maybe more than ever before. Budget 2025 is about investing in building Canada. Investing in building affordable homes and communities. Investing in building our strong businesses, small businesses, big businesses. Investing in building our country, our ports, our roads, so we can trade with each other, but also trade with the world. Look, we've got the lowest net debt to GDP ratio in the G7. We've got a AAA credit rating. So we've got the firepower, we've got the resources to invest right now to build, protect, and empower everyone, every community, every person, empower the whole country. And we're doing that in lots of ways. In this budget, you're going to see something called the Build Community Strong Fund. That's going to build hospitals in your community, roads in your community. It's going to build your community at a critical moment. We're investing in our automobile industries, our steel and aluminum sectors that have been so hit hard by tariffs. We're going to build using Canadian-made products to power our future. We're also making the National School Food Program permanent. Why? Because we recognize families want affordability, and that matters. And we're building affordable housing, absolutely critical. Social housing, deeply affordable housing, that matters. We're taking the GST off first-time home buyers. Housing matters, and that's why we have the Build Canada Homes. We're also investing in our national defense. We're hitting our 2% NATO rate this year. That's over $9 billion. And we're doing all this, building, protecting, and empowering without cutting the things that we all value, the things that we all need. National child care, dental care, health care. And we're doing it without raising taxes. But a lot of you are asking me, as the Minister of AI and Digital Innovation, how are we building the economy of the future? Look, we all know Canada has what the world wants. We've got clean energy, we've got critical minerals, and we've got one of the most talented workforces anywhere in the world. And now we're connecting those strengths with new investments in AI, digital infrastructure, and skills. The government is investing $925 million to create a sovereign public AI infrastructure, ensuring that Canada has secure, homegrown, sovereign compute power to support research, to support innovation, and to support small businesses compete here and around the world. We're also creating a new Office of Digital Transformation. It's going to help modernize government operations and use Made in Canada AI tools to deliver better, faster services for people. Look, we hear you. We've got to walk the walk too. We've got to make government better, more efficient, so we can save more and invest more in your communities and in you. And on data and privacy, that's important. I always say technology moves at the speed of innovation, but society moves at the speed of trust. And Budget 2025 will introduce a data mobility right, giving Canadians more control over how their personal information moves and how it's shared across platforms. I'll also be introducing legislation on privacy and data to reinforce that key notion of trust. And there's lots more. My ministry now has the authority to negotiate deals for new key infrastructure. We're talking about things like sovereign data centers and sovereign cloud, and the Canadian Infrastructure Bank will now be able to invest directly in AI infrastructure projects. That's massive. We've got to make sure we're investing, but also crowding in capital to help create that flywheel of investment in the economy of the future. It means that AI and quantum and digital infrastructures are now part of our national building priority. But it's not just about technology, and we hear you on that. It's about people. There's a lot of new funding to help workers retrain, There's new programs to attract top international talent to Canada and new support for students and researchers. So innovation not only comes to Canada, it stays here and is rooted in Canada. There's also continued investment in quantum technology, okay? There's AI, and the next big thing is quantum. We happen to be leaders in that, and we are investing in that. All this requires energy, so we're investing in clean energy. We're investing in scientific research to ensure that Canada stays competitive in the industries of the future. From using AI to make government more efficient, to creating more opportunities for small businesses and large businesses to scale higher, this budget is all about building the foundation for long-term sustainable growth. So this is what it means to move from reliance to resilience. This is what it means to invest in Canada. Look, we're a nation of builders. It's time to build. So let's do this together. Now, I really want to hear from you. Your comments matter. This budget is, after all, a story of us. So leave your comments at the bottom. I absolutely will read them. Thank you so much. It's our country. We're in this together.